Hey guys, welcome to Playerole.
Hey, girls.
Just to let you all know, just go ahead and know what to do. Subscribe, like. Thank you so much for your support and love. I want to say a few things. Shout out to my sister-in-law Megan. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Secondly, we're gonna kick it off with character introductions.
Hey, I'm Tim. I'll be Calypso Greenwood cleric and Othello Silverax cleric as well.
Hello, I'm Eli. I'll be playing an Aarakocra fighter named Thoracus and an Aarakocra fighter named Blackfoot.
Hey, I'm Dom. I'll be playing the Macklets, Honeywood, half-orc fighter.
Prism, I'll be playing Marcus, Ohio sorcerer.
I'm George. I'll be playing your artificer named Cyclone.
That being said, we're gonna kick it off. Story with Othello. Othello, no one knows Othello. He's a dwarf. He's also a cleric, just like Callista. Othello is in this open room. It is outside, grassy location. There are symbols burned in the ground. And symbols are of a Taurus, a Gemini, past her influence. They're on the ground, burned. Othello is looking around, everything is lit up. The constellation swirls around him. The dwarf looks all around him, and these symbols are etched again. Othello.
And those burnt signs, do I notice anything about them that are different?
Go ahead and make an insight roll, please. DC 17.
Passive.
You hear this in the business. 20, you hear as if a blacksmith is making the weapon. So it wouldn't be.
Back up with that noise.
You go towards the noise, and you see this door. He's translucent. What he did, he's doing his work. Again, imagine a forest area, a clearing, and those symbols, the constellation are etched in the ground, and they kind of are absorbed and they flow. That's what you see.
Do I recognize this at all?
Make a perception. What is your passive perception? 16. You think you've seen them before. Maybe it's a town that you've saved a while back.
I just thought only like, hey, what's going on here? What do you make them?
Making a sword. The sword is about the width of the blade and the length of the blade is very thick. The width is about 1 inch thick, and you can tell when the hilt cracks the hilt. Seek. It's burning, and you see the fire, and you can see the coals of it, and he places the blade on the ground, and he cools it. Something translucent and green and white swirls around him. What do you do?
Do you mind if I can hold the blade?
You hold the blade. And as you hold the blade, the constellation of the Taurus and Castor and Pollux swirl around. They float almost like they're floating, and they swirl into the sword. And then the light. And beyond that light, you see the vision of individuals with red clothes. They are in prayer, as if praying to at least a small light in the center of the room expands. Then you see this woman come out of the portal. That's what you see in the holy soil. Long, jet black hair, black eyes, turn to white, blue, then green, change of color. She falls to and every individual with the red cloak, the red, before she falls to the ground. You hear, priestess, and then the vision ends. And as it ends, the constellation in the sword spurts out all over, brighter than ever. It lights up the whole location. And at that point, you see another vision. You see, and gentlemen, barbarian, the sword. The sword is smoke black. And you see another individual. Goggles on his head. You can see that he's looking on the table, a gauntlet comes in. And he jumps onto his sword. And it lasts. You see that individual. And then that disappears. Constellation swirls. 2 coins drop. Midward is continuing. As if we're talking to someone. The dress goes continuing, almost in a robotic form, as if he's looking at something else. You see a town, you see a city, you see beyond the city, the end of the middle of the city, you see an ivory tower. And at that point, that vanishes, and you see 2 coins drop. And they roll.
Pick them up.
You pick them up. As you pick them up, 1 coin has a 3 in it. The other one has a 3. What do you get? Flip them. As you flip them, go. Light ends. Same things. The individual. The individual has long black hair and black eyes. And he has white wings that have curled. He's in a chair, and he's got chains on his forearms and his legs and neck. Ah! Come now. Everyone, please. Sorry, my gods, I have cheated once again. You hear it in the distance. I know. Oh, must be restrained, Malachi. You no longer have the right to walk the realm. Okay, just give me one more chance. And at that point, see face. Now, last game, the heroes. But just before it returns to the last game, they were told to go to the Southern District, all the heroes, to save a little district in Jamorna, a town. They were in need, a dwarf up there to the king, King Edmund, and the king pretty much told the heroes, hey, we need you to go to the town and check it out, just investigate. And they were told about this magical cards. These cards holds address power, and it has a hold on people more than normal. With that being said, they investigated the town, and they found the mist. The mist controlled just people in that town. They were going insane, they were killing each other. With that, they fought many creatures. They visited a building, a house in the middle of the district, the lone house, and they had these individuals with their folks. They found a spiral staircase. They just found many things that were beautiful. For example, the constellation underneath the house and the cosmic sword, which Thrall carries. The magical properties of the sword are unknown. So now the characters have defeated many of the creatures in Southern District. They have drawn many cards. One card was a demon. The demon name was, and Prometheus was a very aggressive. And that demon pretty much went and caused havoc. Well, not everything is about fighting blood. And the area Cobra, Arrakis, figured something out. Out of wind, he used a feather, an angelic demons back. The demon dissipated, took form of a sword, and literally all the negative energies were gone. And now it's a sword, and Prometheus was lifted back into his eternal form of the dust. That being said, continue so. Last episode, they left the Southern District and they went to the palace. Upon returning to the palace, they realized they were gone. Well, Uriel, the Aslan, figured out that something was afoot. There was water posted all over. So, it was a palace, like all heroes will do. What's going on? Like keeping your head down, being terrified. And the soldiers met them. And sure enough, Merritt, the other advisor to Kian, met them and said, guards, get them. Well, that was aggressive. Thrall used an ace up his sleeve. He used a card, and which managed to bring some, the king is a good man, and realized that, what they saw, the king, he was a shifter, and that shifter was hiding and taking the king for his words. Edmund died many years ago, and upon his death, he told the shifter, hey, I need you to do your best, be a good person. And the shifter took that, basically took his form. That being said, let's get into gameplay. Anybody want to check on Nicole? If she's there? No, yeah. Yeah, Nicole is our Asmar. She's playing from Kansas online. I want to make sure she's on. Okay, she'll jump on. All right, so So, that being said, outside the palace, who are the characters outside? I believe Marcus and
Yeah.
I thought we were in the front.
I thought we snuck in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
No, we were, I was out there intimidation.
Yeah.
I was in front of the guards.
We got through.
I intimidated.
Yeah,
Only thought they were in.
There was a group.
I mean, he got this.
That was me.
Actually, because I asked him if I could intimidate him, he's like, yeah.
That was literally me. I don't know. I don't know what's
we might not be remembering.
There is a recording for it, so we
So-
can go back to it.
So there is a group outside. And when the group was outside, I know the artificer at Warnock's outside, she had caused, she caused a distraction. She changed into a dragon. So basically the three of you, and Bridget's character, the other Eric Cobra, is outside. Uriel is out and about, cloaked up around the city. So, with that being said, we'll start with the artificer. What are you doing?
Scared out of my mind. I don't know what to do.
You see 5 guards, 5 soldiers, plate armor. They both have long swords.
All right, who's all with me in this?
I'm gonna back the carriage.
You're
Yeah,
I think.
back carriage.
Black Hood.
I thought it was back,
Flying.
flying.
Out. Yeah.
All
Only
right. So we're gonna try to make one. Palace. Should I disguise self? Get out of there.
We're a pretty open courtyard. It might help.
Until I'm around anything.
The roll runs from no fight.
So we need an opening so we can get the
I mean,
house.
I could,
Two down the run.
So
How many nights are we talking about outside?
There's from what close to the carriage there's 5, but since I want to change it to the
we can
dragon.
take one.
We're gonna go after 5.
Yeah. You know what,
There's
5?
probably more.
Or they
Roll
got
runs.
just do a
Roll
attack.
runs from no fight.
Before we do anything, we doing this. We all have to decide.
Oh, we do need to figure out. We need to go. There's a couple things we need to go to in the palace. We need to go to Merrick's to that chest because I remember that,
Yeah.
and we need to go to the king's room and figure out what's going on in there too. Those are the 2 main spots we need to go to.
So bum rush through the front or
So we need to find a hole.
We
There's an
could-
opening. Or these 2 fly boys could go in there and take care of business and
So are they clustered in any grouping, or are they spread out around the carriage?
We
They're
could.
around.
Can I use the Dodger's cannon and
Yeah.
add one of those bonus at the same time?
Before you do that, you notice that the dragon, I've worn a shape of a dragon because all the guards were on her because she's so large. She changed back to human form. You see her say, oh, it must be the time of month. I can't change, God damn it. She's like, she looks around, she has a sword.
Wow.
darn.
That's something new.
I'll add that to the list.
Restrictions on the character. So what do you want to know? All
Are
right.
these guards considered evil or neutral or what?
Man, the guys doing a day job. They're about to get by like, oh,
The guards are neutral.
They're neutral.
the guys doing the job.
We could push him back, go in the palace, and he can water control, and I can freeze him.
Well, I mean, we did work for this king for 3 years. Maybe they're on
Do
our
they-
side.
Do these
I
guards
mean,
look
y'all fought with them. Y'all trained with them. Y'all probably trained them.
Do these guards look a little scared after seeing that dragon?
Yes, but they're used to her because they know her. But yeah,
So are they chasing after her since we're at the carriage? What?
she changed back to human form. So
Okay.
now the guards are like, get them. I mean, literally.
And they're approaching us?
Yes. Roll for initiative, whoever's going to attack.
Alright.
So you know initiative, please.
No.
Guard's going to go last.
Doubt that.
Anybody have a one?
I'm good. 3 plus. So
I want to cast guidance on them.
Guys.
+4.
What's 10?
all right. Roll.
Who do you got? Who do you got for who's has
I got 20.
20?
Nice.
I've got 13.
13?
I got 13.
14.
Okay, 14.
Blackfoot got 7, I got 5.
Okay, so
Everybody. No what's
Dom, Callisto, and then
We got a dragon sword.
Blackfoot got 7, I got 5.
I got
okay, 7. Okay, 10.
Man, I made great ideas. I have a pretty good idea.
So since we're all in one location,
Shared guardian.
I'm gonna slam.
Marcus, what'd you get? What did you get?
13.
13?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Give it carry. Just go.
And then you could have just,
I could
you
reach
could have
out.
froze the door.
Is there a
Galen with protector.
Yeah, sure. The gate open to the palace. Like,
No, it's close.
Okay, there we go.
oh, okay. So,
Okay, so since Uriel's not there,
plans.
so it goes Cyclone, Dom, Callisto, Marcus, Thrall, Arrakis, Blackfoot, and then Eggman. And then the guards. So,
Should we? Are we good plans? Should we all just jump in the wagon?
Cycle.
I'm gonna
Run
back
through.
the wagon.
Do we give a blast in that
And then
direction?
we give a blast.
Anyone
I mean, if you can make a hole, I can try to engage.
All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead with the Eldritch Cannon.
Fine.
Yeah, 5
Let's
guards.
do this.
Okay.
Okay.
14.
14? Nope.
I can work.
People, they got plate armor. So
You got 15?
Yeah,
Let me go first.
you go first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can deal with problems maybe the game.
I can get him out of it.
Yeah. How far away is the gate?
the gate to the palace?
Yeah.
About 50 feet.
All right, guys, do something because I
Alright, I need them to do wisdom, those guards.
Feel like how?
I didn't hit.
You didn't hit?
I didn't hit.
You're not going to do your bonus action or anything like that? If you have it, then do it.
Well, with my other gauntlet, I can go for a magic bolt. And no, that's going to be a 11. So no, I'm rolling crap.
So you
And then and
and the guard kind of
laughs probably.
smirks. He has his sword at his side and goes right up. All right. So next up we have
Nope, no, is it?
Yeah, we got.
Oh, is it no?
Yeah, oh, gee.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Alright, here you go.
So y'all want me to wait, just let you go, or?
Okay, yeah. Well,
I mean, I'm going for the gate.
I'm gonna
can try
cast
to
this
play.
high level. Well, for me, high level spell, push it back.
Oh, I'll stay my ground.
Yeah, the hand position.
Hold your
Okay.
action. Hold it.
I'm a hold.
I need all the guards to do the wisdom save. I'm not trying to damage them. I'm
I
using
have to get a 15.
Yeah.
I made it. I mean, one guard. And then one group made it. The other one did not. So I
right.
got 10 guards. 5 made it, 5 did not. The 5 that are close to you did not make it. The 5 that are approaching.
Oh,
So
good.
push, yeah, you pretty much push them back. to
My
the-
guards, they're like, I'm pushing them back with spirit guardians. Like,
Ones that have
my gates go, and then like the other one, I'm not really trying to do damage, I'm just trying to get them away from us.
So the ones that you push back are like, you know, it's like, "Brrr." It's a mystical force. The other guy's like, "Psh, oh, of course.
Do you have a No, they're gonna protect us for
I'm gonna shout.
10 rounds.
Okay.
So I just want to focus on pushing them and then
That's what we got him away from.
right through. The ones closest to us. So we can just bum rush them.
I'm gonna target the gate with shout
Okay.
and thunder damage to the gate to try to break it open so we can get through.
As you're doing that in your head, because you guys are all connected because of the dragon text, remember? You hear Ivorna say this, that Uriel told her that there is an escape route into harbor. He goes, "That's it. If you want to get out of here, we can do it now. You don't have to fight."
We're not really fighting. And there's secret to the castle. We
The roll would like to yell out. The roll runs from the fight.
Nope. Okay.
All
I'm
right.
too dumb to run.
Yeah, too dumb to run.
Yeah, I love it. All right, let's go.
I have dust.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna shatter the gate.
Shatter the gate.
I'm gonna shatter the
You
gate.
reach out, your hands go blue, and this energy comes out and what did you get damage wise?
That's uh, 25.
Oh yeah, it shatters it. Literally, it shatters it to a piece.
Y'all ready to cemetery?
Yeah, it shattered.
No,
It's completely open.
Y'all still.
yeah.
You see from a distance, more guards are coming out.
Okay. Spirit guard.
Who's
Yeah,
turn?
rounds.
Who's turn?
You see Callisto, I got Marcus Flint, and Thrall.
With the sword. So you say, how many more cars are coming towards us that are gonna be in our way for us to,
Well, he pushed, there's 5 in the way right now. There's 5 that he pushed back, and there's more coming out. You can't tell. There's a lot of, he can tell, there's a lot coming.
the ones that are not pushed away, that are still in front of us, I would like to use command, and I'd like to make them all kneel.
Okay. And which, how many? Does that allow you to do?
There's one close tower left. Oh,
It just tells me I can do command, things first level, and I only have to put charges. So I only do 3 of them, I guess. And
That's fine. That's good.
the ones in our way, yeah, just command.
All right, yeah, they, you do that, you reach out, you use your 3 charges, you command and follow, then you, they're just on the ground.
And
You
then,
tell if they don't want to, but they do.
and then I'd like to action surge, and I would like to take the reins and make the horses go.
Oh, nice, nice.
We bum rush.
Bum rush inside the castle?
Yes.
Nice. Nice move. Yeah, you do that, and you can tell that Ivorna is telling you in your heads, I did have a plan, but it's okay. It's okay. I guess we're going inside the castle. Okay, next up, the Rackets, and then Blackfoot.
So me and Blackfoot are just gonna follow behind the carriage.
Flying.
Yeah, flying it and diving into as much
So
as possible.
both of you are flying, just taking, both Eric Oaklands are flying low and following the carriage. And it's a wonderful scene, a full carriage going blast in the palace, which is good. Meanwhile, a horde of guards are heading your way. We'll see what happens. Okay, Ivorna is back, and she has her sword out. She's running now. She was in defense position, but she's running completely, running, and she's like, oh, I gotta lose some weight. But then she's following the carriage. And as that's her move, before we go back to the top, you have in the cards, hold it. It's almost time. You got about 5 minutes.
well,
So, yes.
there we go, roll again. That's all right.
Now, the thing is, we're going to do something a little different this time. You, since you and Marcus are have been dabbling with the cards most, since you're doing all this in combat, you're thinking about it, you make a choice on if you want to draw it or whatever. I'll leave it to you. I'll leave it with you all.
Not too wise.
I'll leave it to you guys.
Well, I'm not that smart, so I'm gonna draw a card.
No, man.
You're going to do it now?
I'm gonna do it.
Want to wait for one more round?
Yeah, like,
All right, go ahead and shuffle.
The roll runs from the
oh, God.
Shuffle. Shuffle.
There we go.
Okay, this could end, you guys.
Palace run. And there was a wild card.
It's been a blast. D&D speed. Ooh,
Jim.
Jim.
Oh, it's very, very, very good. All right, Jen.
Your
Oh,
throw.
we're screwed later on.
Okay, so in the carriage,
Yeah.
in the carriage, you're going in the back. Huge, 50 jewels worth 1,000 gold pieces each.
Misfits.
25 pieces of jewelry worth 2,000 gold pieces each appear in front of you in the carriage. They just drop out of nowhere.
It's like nothing.
That's pretty helpful.
I got
Yeah.
the bag of folded up.
Okay, yeah. Put it on the bag.
Put it in the back of my back.
All right. So it falls. You're like,
Here we
Yeah,
go.
just open the
While
back.
you're still driving.
okay, write this down because you have
25.
jewels. You guys are still close. Just so you know, the deck of many times.
I'm an idiot.
You
You're the only one.
Same idiot.
I can only draw the one.
got money.
We got money to figure stuff out once we get out of here. But first, we gotta clean some rooms out.
Okay, Dom. It's before we go to the top, you're holding your action. So take your action. What are you doing?
Well, technically still riding in the car beside him without
Yeah,
sitting
shot,
right.
man.
So
He's in action.
I would go if I read, I guess, what You can swing at the nearest card.
Well, I got a little trick.
Yeah, pretty much. There's guards coming at you. I mean, literally, they're running up, their swords out, full
You
blast.
just want to enjoy the ride, you might get it. It's like a trick.
You got a trick? I'm a hold.
What I need you to do though, when you see the guards, make a perception roll. What your past perception, I think it's
13.
13. Yes. So you don't need to roll. You see just a whole bunch of guards, at least 20, and they are just swinging, doing everything they can to stop that carriage. You see one of them swings his sword and slides to one of the horses. One of the horses, a stallion, literally the legs are cut off, and the horse lunges forward here. But the guard, the soldier, ends up getting trampled by the other horse because he lost his momentum. And the other guards kind of bum to rush the carriage as well. So the front of the carriage is going forward. So everybody in the carriage making the next save of 17.
Yes.
I'm glad I'm not in the carriage.
A what?
17.
Oh, I got an 18.
I made it.
I got an 18.
Timmy, you got it?
Bye, guys. I'm gone.
Can I save them if they fall?
19.
19?
1.
Oh. 1?
I got a 15.
I'll tell you, 15?
I can't play with fate.
Okay, so before that, I need you to, did you make your dex save?
I wasn't in the carriage.
Okay, it's fine. So you were flying, you see,
Right,
I need you to make a, yes,
That's what I'm gonna do.
yeah, so make a strength for that.
Sure.
You and Black.
Plus 3.
Huh.
20!
Nice. Nice. So you, because you got a critical failure, you missed him, but you managed to throw him.
Okay.
Blackfoot did not get him, so Blackfoot kind of swooped.
Feeling talents on my shoulder.
Okay,
Wouldn't it be thinking?
Got you.
you get 12 points damage, Timmy. Callisto, you fly off the carriage, and as you do that, you see a soldier sees you fly off, and he has a sword out like this, swings his sword at you.
I don't suppose.
Critical failure on him. So he swings his sword, and he misses completely. Does a 360, but your character still hits the wall of the palace, taking an additional 12 points damage.
I'm dying again.
I mean, I don't suppose I can
So,
intercept the vortex and put back in to the
yes,
carriage.
go ahead and do that. Before you take that really damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Old big brain over here.
Well, not that big.
Yeah, idiot card.
I'm lucky my stuff's based off of charisma, otherwise it would hurt so bad. It just do. If you allow me to do it, it does the.
It does it or no?
Well, since he's not an enemy, he can fail to save on that.
Yeah. So you don't take that other damage. You
Yeah, put you back on the
use your magic. The vortex warp it back at the carriage. It's still going, but it's literally going to come to a stop because the horses are completely rolled over. There's blood. It's a pretty bad scene, but it's going to come to a screeching halt. The guards, there's animal feces all over, blood everywhere, and yeah. Okay, cycle.
All right. I reach out with my gauntlet, and I'm gonna blast with that eldritch cannon. Hope them a little bit. Got a 19.
A 19?
19.
19 hits.
19 hits. Thank God. All right. Is everyone within how much range from me?
We're all on the card.
We're all together. They're together.
Right behind the
All
car.
right. So,
You guys are coming to a screeching halt now.
all right.
So it's moving, literally.
So everyone within a 15-foot cone. How many people are?
All of
You
us,
say?
basically.
No, I mean as far as damage.
Damage wise, all of them.
All right. Nine.
9
Okay,
hit.
but that's just the damage. Now for temporary hit points. 6. And everyone gets 6 temporary hit points. Hey. Yay. Alright, so while I'm at it, I'm gonna reach out with my other gauntlet and launch bolt. And I got 20 on that, not a natural.
A
Is that
20?
okay? Yes. Same
Okay.
direction as the guards that I launched protector at.
Okay.
Alright?
Yes.
That is 10, 19.
19?
19 for that hit.
Nice. So, you blasted one or two guards, right?
One guard with that.
One.
Second.
The second one, I mean, you didn't kill him,
No.
but you hit him pretty hard.
Okay. Big cast.
He's like, "Ugh." Okay, next up, Tom. You're up.
Well,
I'm not
technically,
going-
you know, I saved myself, so I'm going straight ahead. The first guard I see, I'm definitely going to swing.
No?
Oh, we probably would.
Probably based on
Yeah.
the reaction. You could say that, please. Because you held your action. Because you held your reaction. Just don't worry about it. Go ahead.
Well, I'm swinging at the first guard I see in front of me. 20 hit.
Oh, absolutely.
Alright, so. 14 points damage.
Yes.
And singing at the same guard. 24.
Damage?
Dead.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
15 points of damage.
Yes. So what did you do? Describe what you did?
I just pretty much just went on in crazy. Swinging like a bat out of hell again. You know, with my
Which
great
sword?
sword. My great sword. So,
Okay, as you swing, you hear something whispering. in your ear. And as you swing your sword, and the sword that you had in your hand, your great sword, the other sword jumps in your hand. And literally, what happens, you imagine yourself beheading him, you blink, and his head comes right off.
Oh, man.
wow.
3 days from retirement.
Oh, he's retired.
Do that.
You're gonna have to tell us.
No. Throw some money on
And
it.
then, when you sheath your sword, you hear,
Want to go absorb that blood? Oh, that ain't.
yes, Callisto, you're next.
No problem.
20 guards.
Yes, you're so comfortable.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the map and stuff like that. We're just doing everything. It's theater in the mind. No.
All the guards in front of me,
Yes.
they're all asleep.
Oh, what do I have to roll? Or do I?
Because it just happens.
Really?
In a minute.
For a minute? Okay. That's 1 round. Right?
Get him out of there!
6 seconds.
Because the Bears guardian is pushing still, but it's on me.
Do you normal sleep or?
Yes. It's just a regular
It's
sleep,
sleep,
though. It
right?
doesn't say anything.
No, it's got dice equal to like hit points. Yeah, hit points per die.
Yeah.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. It's the only problem. It doesn't. Instant sleep would be a little dull.
So it says, let's see, creatures within 20 feet of the only each used in range are affected in the ascending order of their current hit points. The only thing that damages the one that died.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah, so it's like roll or something.
Yeah, I said.
Same number.
Yeah. This
Five
one's
to
5 to 8 a.m.
Yeah.
5 to 8, I got
Oh, that's.
Yeah,
I thought I was doing it right, so.
yeah, no, I was just.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You do
Being
it.
like,
No, good check.
it's sleep drag or something.
Yeah, subtract each creature's hit points from the total for moving. Yeah, they're all.
Any guards that are now, what they're all.
So they were marking it, so I
I
thought.
wonder if I intimidated anyone with that slicing of the head off there.
You didn't.
Good check.
Yeah, those guards just completely drop. Is that all you're gonna do?
And I will.
Okay. Next up, Marcus.
I mean, I've already used my one spell to save anyway. Other than refreshing the blue ring, that's all I can do.
You hear in your head everyone says, if you thought you wanted Ben, you now want it. And then she has her grip on her sword tightly. And she said, prepare yourself, gentlemen, because this is not going to be good. Okay. We'll grab a blue ring.
Yeah, I've got
It's the big over.
I mean,
The parliament.
Yeah, and the blue ring does foresight. What exactly are you want to go with that?
I'm just gonna activate.
Is she ahead of it? Is that what you're looking at?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
All right, so you activated it. How many charges do you have left on it?
fine.
5. So you activated the foresight. You go a little bit ahead and you see ahead an individual, which you know is Merrick. And he's walking swiftly to a different location. Down the corridor, to the right, to the left, very quickly. And he goes to the room with a fireplace, 2 candles. And what he does is the fireplace opens up, goes right in, and it closes. That's what you see.
Alright. Right left.
Fireplace came.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Well, we see what he sees. Dragon mark, right?
But I already used anything to finish. I don't have anything.
Next up, it'll be Thrall, Caracas, and Blackfoot, and then I won't know. What are you guys gonna just,
Stick
So
with the
direct,
ring.
direct my above any guards.
they're all sleeping right now.
Direct it, slip me down, please.
Okay,
Drop
so.
my-
Doing the gauge up.
So, Eric Coco swoops, and let's go, and you just fall. Massive form on the ground, and as you fall, your sword just hits the ground.
Super early, super early.
You land on 2 guards, 1 foot in each.
Oh. So I imagine with the palace doors, like just 2 big doors, is that what it is?
Well, that was he shattered it completely.
Oh, it's already shattered?
Yes.
I was thinking, oh, we shattered the gate.
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are actually inside now. You see the open room, the clearing, and you see the painting of the king and so forth. And then all that is splattered with blood that's all the stuff that's going on. And up ahead, there's a carpet that goes, red carpet that goes into a small corridor, then it opens up again, and that's what you see.
So us being the heroes that we were, we would have been around the palace
But yeah,
many
that's-
times over. Can I make a history check to
Yes.
see if I remember where, what was his name again?
Edmund?
No,
Or
Merrick, yeah, where Merrick might have.
Oh,
Oh, no.
yeah, we know. I saw the quarters. We've been in this.
Yeah.
And I'd like to just start heading that way.
So you guys are headed that way, all of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Might as well stay there.
So you guys are in position. Are you guys going to stay in that order? Cyclone, Dom, Flintstone, Marcus.
Well, we can look at this guy.
Okay. So Dom, here.
Do you want anybody to bring up the rear? I think
I don't know, what do you want to do?
well, just.
How do you want to do this?
Well, I can.
He's definitely focused,
So.
but we
you
need to
stay in
stay
the middle.
The Cobras, how high are the ceilings?
30, yeah.
We'll
They can cover
be,
the rear in the air while y'all cover the front line.
Okay, sound good.
I'm watching everything.
I'm
Then
coming
two in
to
the
cover
middle.
right there.
And I'll be behind, I'll be right in front of the aircraft.
Okay.
So can you change it to that, Bree?
So that's just we.
So,
Now, with your wife did it,
is that allowable?
What's that?
Changing our initiative to follow the,
Oh, yeah, that's fine. You guys, you're not in combat. You guys.
just say when we do,
Yeah.
we're affecting order.
Boom. There you go.
Alright.
So you want to go with Dom first, right? And then what?
I think Cyclones,
well, go first then, you baby.
me,
He won't be
and the aircraft.
You're gonna pretty good, so.
Alright.
Aircraft.
Where do you want to ordinance first?
Wherever you want.
Okay, so Dom, Thrall, Marcus, Cyclones, this.
I think I did it worse by, you know.
Alright.
Okay, that was pretty good.
And then two air cookers. Alright, so I need the two air cookers because you have the best sight. I know you guys have a passage of 16 and 18. No need to roll. Starting with the rackets, you notice that the walls are changing. And something will be wrong.
What are the walls made of?
Yeah. What do you do? You know, your eyes kind of.
Can I please?
You see a painting, and the painting, the eyes move left and right. You know, do you touch it, or do you tell your friends?
Well, can't they see it? It's a better one.
They can, but right now they're focused on one thing. And what do you do? What do you do?
I'm gonna go touch it.
Touch it. Okay, so you do that, and touch it, and you see an image of a bridge, an inflow, and then formations on each side. And you can see all of them on that bridge, which snaps and it swings back and forth. You see through all the bottom. Hold it on. You're gonna go. Okay.
I'm definitely relaying that.
Yeah, so you're gonna relay that. So you tell them because you're kind of freaked out.
Guys.
Everyone, read my mind.
I would not die in such a pathetic way.
Yeah, I'll save you.
But you're too
Next
next to
workers we come
to.
All right.
I'm strong enough to go.
Never run from a.
For all lunch from
No, no, Dad.
Yeah, that's not wrong.
It's, yeah, it's,
Make a wisdom saving throw. DC of 18.
Is he your name?
Runs you back, yeah.
Guidance.
How
yeah,
much?
you do the same.
Please, guidance.
How much guidance?
What's the goal report?
I got it.
16.
16.
Oh, wait. Is that the total?
12,
Plus what?
4.
Oh, okay.
So you got 14.
I got it.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. So you were able to.
Yes.
Yeah.
You were able to gain strength, courage. Something occurred when you touched the paint, and you saw that image, and then you looked at the image again, and you could see the hallmarks that they. So, continue on. Up ahead, you're ahead now, and you're ready to go. And just like you said, go the way he told you that, like, and so forth. And you go in corner to corner, you've been here multiple times. And you know Merrick is kind of a strange guy. An advisor to the king, he was also an advisor, but he was a jester. And he had a mind mask. You never saw the mask behind him. Never. but that's just the way it runs. Always negative, always dark. But follow the routine. You having been part of security and towns, you never really dealt with them too much, but you know Merrick just by your friends and so forth. Ahead of you, you get into this room. And you see the fireplace first. And then you see the ground. It's carpet red. And ahead, you can see a circular table with 5 chairs on it. On top of that, a chandelier that drops. Beautiful chandelier right up the roof. You walk in, nothing. You're like, cool. Next up, crawl, you walk in. You gonna do anything specific around it? Or you just gonna just walk in? You're just gonna be around?
Is anything look out of place that shouldn't be there?
You make a perception roll, or I know your past perception's 14, it's 16.
So you said it's 16 now? I need to make 16?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sheesh.
God.
Oh, you see.
No?
I see.
I like it.
Nice. So you're looking around, you're like, right. You're like, this place is cool. I mean, like, chandelier, what year is it? So you're going around looking, and you're like, yeah, it's made by, but you're
Yeah,
just,
892 BC.
actually, they're 1100 to new ones, right? So,
BB before Dominion.
so you look, and you're awestruck at the room. You're laughing, ha, it's pretty little. Is this velvet? Yeah. So, Rob, you're next. You do anything?
So I'm walking to the room. I want to make the percentage. See if I can see.
Your passive is 9, so definitely. You're like, huh?
Hey, dumbass, don't touch that.
You dunce.
I like getting guys.
I would
Well,
say next week.
yes.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
It'll
Came for me, so 2.
8, 15.
15.
Okay, with 15, you're like, it looks like a very nice room. Again, just like him, you're like, wow, that
Pretty nice.
perfect. You're looking, you're like, wow, this chandelier is kind of.
Yeah.
So then you walk in.
You see that one down there that stands out beyond the rest?
Marcus,
Yeah.
the high elf. You walk in.
I mean, I watched him go towards the fireplace. I would like to investigate the fireplace and hopefully not a chandelier.
Yeah. You investigate the
20
Playerole.
years does not see the significance.
I have a passive part in investigation. 17. I don't know.
That's fine. You don't need to go. Okay. 17.
No.
So you're like, what are you doing?
No.
He's like, no.
It's like the fire chandelier.
You're like, I know, right? I think this fireplace is better. So you look and you see the fireplace. You're like, it looks like a normal fireplace. Remember, it's the fire. It's a real fire. I mean, good job. And you went right through it. You, being man of magic, know that this thing is a little more than it seems.
Fire?
I mean, it's hot.
All right, cycle. Cycle.
All right.
Artifice.
I see all these guys looking at the
Chandelier.
chandelier. Noticed he was going for the fireplace. So how
Luckily,
did
they're
that?
Yeah, I mean, as you walk up, stop right, you walk right through it. I don't know if you want.
Let's get it. You see going through.
Your pass is 13, so make a roll.
15.
15?
Plus 4.
I'm looking at the pretty lights too.
Well, you got a 19.
You got a 19.
I
Something is-
Oh,
and got
sorry, I got a 19. Thank you. I'm not looking at the pretty chandelier.
So, you're not looking at the chandelier. What is it? When you notice the fireplace, something is almost drawn, calling.
Is it something in my head? Or am I hearing something? Or is it just a feeling I get?
A feeling you get to
Go.
go like something is up.
Okay.
Okay. Who's spoken feeling?
What is this fireplace made of? Stone, brick,
Stone.
okay. Is it lit?
Yes.
Is it big enough to fit through when the fire goes?
Yes. But how he got through there, you can't think.
It opened up.
Everyone else senses what I'm feeling? The mark? Any suggestions?
I would say,
Yeah.
well,
I'm gonna-
right, it's his.
What I want to ask is, I'm going on Callisto, since you're investigating, you go through, you pass the room, what do you guys do? You go towards the fireplace, go to the chandelier? Because I know your passage is 17. I have one of those passages 12, so remember.
First off, I feel like when on me. Then I will go in fact.
All right, there we go.
So you guys are all looking at the fireplace. You guys are all there.
This is unlike that chandelier. Nice stuff.
Now, is this part of Merrick's room? Or is this Merrick's room? Or is this like
So you guys remember, it's the room leading to this room, but not the actual room. So as you guys are investigating, you hear like an opening and closing of the door. When you walked in, the door just went and locked.
behind it? Well,
So that's it.
would there be a chest like that? That we saw in the video in the class?
Well, I thought that was an action. We're gonna go past.
Yeah, never mind, that's
Who is, is there anyone standing right next to you?
I mean, you two are admiring chandelier.
Who is within grabbing this? You know, I think we're all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the center.
You can grab somebody.
Even though you're-
I'd like to grab him.
You can try.
Contesting strength.
Are we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, who's against throwing in the fire?
Yeah, you jeez.
We doing what
Just do a strength check.
Before they throw each other in the fire, it's
Before you guys do that, although that would be that's great.
Oh, it's hard.
When you, so you guys are you guys are like you the half orc grabs the Goliath and just he rolls you towards the fireplace.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Yeah, I feel like it is a simultaneous thought of shit brain going. It's like, what
So
was going on?
the
All
Lord,
of us are going, 'cause I'm in the way.
he's make a dex save,
Oh,
16.
God.
Why in the way?
well, this is
That thing, what?
I'm in the right. They're all in the way.
Told you, dex save 16.
16.
after
I just got it.
The
16.
Lord is like, oh,
with my true sight, can I tell the fire speed?
What you got? So all of that, it's kind of went, shit.
Yeah, I can see the future for momentarily.
Yes.
I can see it.
And Aborta stands shaking her head. And you are like a bullet at the wire.
Yeah, actually, we're seeing the future. It's a natural place.
And literally, you just hit the fireplace so hard, the stone just cracks. And this guy,
And we have a big doorway.
yeah. Take 7 points damage. I rolled extremely badly. I'm very lucky.
Yeah.
So you get 7 points damage, and your head, your body is, and the one is like, so did you find the exit or entrance or whatever it was?
was not my intention to go through myself.
I find you weak.
You have
So
Is he halfway through?
you're looking,
Maybe. That's the fire.
imagine two cogs, one on top, one on the other. One's going clockwise, the other one's going counterclockwise. It goes, boom. Oh, you hear this. Your head is in like this, and you look, and you see another room ahead of you.
I would like to see if I can push the wall to make
You tell somebody put out the fire first?
Strength roll.
strength roll. All right.
I see. You
Make this a good one, don't that?
Please be a good one. What is it? 15.
Okay, so you're like, and notice the fire. Listen,
I did.
it's like,
I did.
see, like, so when you're straight, you push yourself out, and it's a hole big enough to squeeze in, but it's still in the room.
Thankfully, he's a Goliath.
That
A
helped
lot
push
bigger
through.
than us.
That helped push through.
Oh, so you push it already.
Ramming speed.
So you're trying to go out, and Dom was like,
No, he killed through.
Dom pushes you through.
Finally free.
Nice.
Another button. You push me through.
Listen, now you're losing.
I mean, I should have heard him running towards me.
Dom pushes you through. So
We're gonna dodge out after him.
Yeah, I was gonna feint him and then have him just run into it. But no, so you were
Yeah. Alright, remember.
yeah, so they're in completely, and you see a hole. First off, you see the carpet continue. Red. And it stops. Then you see the ground level. Everything level. You can see the reflection. It's pristine. Ahead of you, great chandelier dropping. Okay. And in the circle, okay, you can see symbols of Taurus, Aries, Pisces, all around. Your sword just glows. And it glows in your head. You see an individual. Well, almost. It's translucent. Just, I. And you created a sword. And he's almost in prayer. His legs are crossed, and he's bald, and you see a Gemini symbol in his forehead. His eye, and the created son. Since see the future ahead of him. Fullness, and passion. All the symbols disappear. You see them on the floor. And ahead of you, a trail of blood. With that, Dom, the big guy that just pushed him in. So you're like,
How'd that feel?
warn me next time you do this.
I just did it. Wasn't prepared for this.
oh, right.
I admire your strength. No, we did it. There we go.
Oh,
I
here we
really
go.
like one.
Oh, another one.
I got there are swords. Our minds.
It's ridiculous.
Can we tell how fresh the blood is, or what it's been started to
Seeing that, you're like, we're loving chandelier.
I sat in the shade.
They get in touch. You have medicine?
Am I walking in with them? Are we all?
That would be a wisdom roll. If you don't have medicine, make a wisdom roll.
I have nice for that.
Yeah, he's the one that sees first.
Wait, what did you want an investigation?
Well, no, make a medicine. If you don't have medicine, wisdom.
Oh, that's a 0.
Zero. Oh, so you're make a 20-sided roll. See what happens.
Does anybody have real die?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, me too.
I actually don't know about that.
that was pretty.
That's a 3, so
No, I don't have a lot.
No, so you're like,
roll my die.
you're like, maybe that blood is just blood.
It's
And it's,
That's like catching.
maybe it's
I
blood.
don't taste it. Okay, I don't taste it.
All right, so you look at it and you're enthralled by the redness.
Brawl.
Brawl is
Enthralled. The red- don't you like it? All right, so next up, Marcus, you're going through?
Good. So, his room, like, we're heading towards his room, correct? Yeah, I'm going into the room. While they're looking at blood, see what the blood coming from.
You're going to go through dread as you go through. What? Dread as you go through. As if something went wrong.
I'm pushing bonus in timeout.
I'd like to see you try in 20 years.
I'll turn you into a rabbit.
I'll take
You don't have sleep.
No,
Sleep?
Yeah, I want him to go Betty Bar.
So
Jesus.
you go through, and you get a feeling of dread. Like I said, you gonna do anything else? We're just gonna continue on.
I'm gonna try to continue it on.
Cycle next.
Well, from the images that you said you were seeing, constellations, I'd like to take a look around the room. See if there's anything in the room, on the walls. Can you describe it? Is there anything that sticks out other than, I don't know, just the size of the room? You know, what is described?
I need a better chandelier.
So the chandelier drops the marble floor.
No more chandeliers. Go ahead.
The chandelier drops to the marble floor.
I mean, does it drop to the floor or
no,
just
no,
hanging?
hang. It's just
Low hanging?
And
low.
we'll touch.
Okay.
You know
Is
what
there
it's
a table or anything? No. Okay.
just an empty room in the blood.
Empty room.
Now the walls, your pass is 13, make a roll. And whoever wants to aid with that.
Perception.
Yes.
Please.
Hey. Yeah.
14.
14. You notice there's a symbol on the north side of the room. You just notice. And it's catches your eye. You go to it,
I want to see what it is.
you walk to it, and it's a generator.
Do I need to say anything to the room?
So you draw it to it.
I'm drawn to this. What is it?
I'd like to.
Yeah, you guys can talk. You guys are all.
Yeah.
You guys are.
I would like to draw my sword, and I would like to use. No, it's just a combination. Still, never mind, I thought I could do some, but does drawing the sword and holding it close to just focusing on what I saw, was that the other thing?
Question. Do you move towards him, or do you stay where you're at? Or do you shout across the room? Or how do
You
you...
see what I see, so that attracted you.
Yeah, I'd like to move close.
Okay, how close do you get
I want to get right up to this.
to him? And the symbol.
And the symbol.
No, both of you are saying it.
Yeah.
And you do that.
This is the chord, this is the chord.
So you do that, and you see the individual, the barbarian, going towards incredible speed with his sword. And at that point, blackness, fire. Fellow, both of you are in the hell dimension. And across from you can see the barbarian, his sword is gone from your hand. It's gone. What do you do? The fellow drops. Mountain. Fire, lava. And you're in the center of it. And ahead of you, you can see the barbarian looking right at you. trying to communicate with camp. You have the coin. I'm. What do you do?
Flip it.
When you flip it, you can see the fruit on each side of the coin. You catch it. At that point, you go back to the group. Hopefully, you have songs.
Which
Everyone has to hold and turn the whole group's in. Here, go. Shh. You're still walking, I take it? Or, okay, so the northern, where they're in the northern part of the room. So to walk in the other way, you want south. So you're walking south, and you see the room has double doors. Here, come, the double doors just. And lock. And you see the seams of the doors, the bottom, threshold, the top. And they're like, so,
Got an impassable pass.
the perimeter of that door is starting to bite. You can see like that.
We need to find the other side. Can we get to the gears possibly at all? We have access to those gears.
here,
It's near the walls.
Can I see all the symbols on the country side?
you're looking and you see every single thing. Every single thing Blackfoot. Remember, you're playing Blackfoot as well. Yeah,
So
Do
we
they
markings are on
understand
the
what
walls.
these markings would be?
yes. Remember,
Can
you
we
see constellation Pisces that is adjacent to Gemini. You see Taurus. The other ones are farther off. They're clustered in the corner.
can I go through a cluster corner?
They're 30 feet up. Fly to it.
Yeah.
Okay, as you fly to it, make a dex save 18.
You know?
So you take off, but you're lured to this.
Oh, yeah, 21.
21? Okay, at that point, the constellations close, and you can see holes. Arrows come out, literally hits the ground. Arrows are shorter than normal, they're faster bullets, and they fizz into the ground. Max roll. So you went. You managed at quick speed, but you passed, and you can see the holes. There's 5 of them. Okay, and it goes up. Yeah, that's funny.
It's okay, Jack. There's no chicken thing.
Have you eaten all day?
The chicken.
Yeah, I'm not going near you.
No sauce on the floor.
So you pass. What is Blackfoot doing?
Let her go towards Taurus.
Forest. Okay. The lights up, and you see an image of Taurus, literally.
Um,
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It's not 3D. It lights up on the wall. It doesn't like animate or come out of it's on the wall. It lights up.
Anyone?
can I like touch it?
Sorry. Yes.
Okay, I would like to touch it.
You touch it. Okay. Yeah, Blackfoot touches it, and you see a ship in the water, way 30 feet high, and splashing the ship. See all the characters going on, rah. And this thing comes out of the water, tentacle. Rah. That's what you see.
Can I tell what the characters are? Who the characters are? Once. Okay. Can I tell if that will actually happen or not?
So you're touching it like this, and you start noticing. You have a high perception that your hand starts to burn. Okay, for Blackfoot, Make a constitution roll, please. Saving throw 15.
Woo! 19.
19? Yeah, so it doesn't even face her. She's so on fire.
I don't know.
She's like fire, but nothing. So it doesn't face her. But she's not dumb enough. She's, releases her. Okay, so let's go move on. So are you going to do anything?
I want to check the below.
Arvona by you, so when you move, she moves adjacent.
What do you think of this blood eye coming out?
She says, there's, I don't know. If you ask me, we need somebody that can find crap like this, but I'm not good at that. Obviously, there's traps on her.
My perception because any of the traps.
So, you look, you notice that the ground, how much do you investigate the bud?
Oh, well, I felt it.
Bud, you failed the next one?
Yeah.
Well, let's give her a chance. She makes it. She goes, that, my friend, is not from blood, that is animal blood.
Could I tell what kind of animal it was? Put it inside roll?
A bull.
A bull. So, it's towards the. I won't go towards.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you do that.
I'm taking my hand, I put on towards.
So you do that, and you see an image of five individuals that have red cloaks. They reveal their faces, no hair, a symbol on their forehead. Circular. They all have the same symbol. And the cloak is down. And they pray. And the portal is open. And then they describe the floor and when it comes out, and they catch. Flash forward. The woman wakes up. And there's another individual across. And you see that his robe, the red, the clothes, his markings, the high priest. He looks down at her and says, this is not you. This is not the evil. This is human. And immediately, the woman gets up, her eyes are black, her hair strong, out, as it animates. Literally, her hair grows, her eyes start to stack, picks him up, tightens him up, takes his head right off. And you hear the voice. Anyone dares to confront and negative action, do so. I will teach the ways. And that one priest takes action. She falls. Let me stay for the protection. Now, at the same time, as you do that, back in the hell dimension, a fellow, and then an individual, a dwarf, that you know, back on your ship. He looks at you and he says, you see a man who has a bride. You must stop her. You might need to face.
Take care for he faded, but they're mine. Wow.
So as your mind like taking there and lift up, like you're flying, and you have your axe at your side, your eyes go white, and ahead of you can see the barbarian. You guys are reaching out. Remember if you reached out with the sword and both you were spitting it, back to the characters. Callisto, you still have. Going back to the top of the chain, down and from where y'all live, both of you close together, so we can.
So every time any of the symbols get touched, that sword started to pull apart.
Yes.
Do I see any other symbols that I can go and touch? Or do I have to?
Well, I saw it, so.
Yeah, there's.
So there are symbols around.
There is one more lit up one. Yeah, the next street is lit up, so just go to that one.
Okay.
Then I touch it with one hand on the sword, the other hand. Touch it.
You go to another one that's lit up. That one is Pisces. Do that. You feel as if you're in water. Great storm. You're on a ship, and you see the mast. And you see the crow's nest that's completely obliterated by the water. Lightning strikes. The waves increase. The ship just goes up and down. And ahead of you, you see this beast coming out of the water with multiple tentacles. And as if you were there. You can feel wet, you can see, but no.
Did the sword get broken?
Yes.
Start touching them.
Focus. Focus.
I focus.
Dom, and then Marcus.
I want to go toward the door.
Okay.
So, and I want to cast Identify the door. So, of course, being like that, is it any magical? Is it technically infused or?
It is somewhat magical, but it's also crafted as well. It's a very intense trap.
So, it's supposed to allow me to learn all the property. So, I want to know all the end about the door. I open it and technically infuse it.
Ah, very good.
Yes.
Can you choose? All right,
It's just gonna be confused.
so you do that. And you can't manhandle it. Strength. Only one way to open it was by because when you touched it, you identified it, you saw a vision of an individual crafted that door. And that person is elderly, thick glasses, walking very slow.
Oh, don't worry, Marcus. Everything will be pristine. I will fix everything to make sure that nothing gets.
It fades by intelligence. Something. What do you do?
Smart. I think that's.
So you're like, intelligence. You see a light beneath you, the door. A light above you, all sides. You could also feel air. All right.
So, what spells are affecting it? Are any spells affecting the door?
Yes.
Spell.
Make a
Well, try something with some assistance.
That's all you, that's
make an insight roll.
All of us or?
Yeah, everybody make an insight roll. Uh, it's 17.
Yeah, 17. Well, my insight. Already.
23, natural 20.
Wow. Nice.
Okay, so someone's on
Wow.
fire today.
It's on fire.
I need your assistance every time. Just aid me every time I need a roll.
Just roll. Whatever somebody wants.
And 15 for Blackfoot.
Nice.
So you, it's a good roll. Aaron Alfreds, yeah, you made that insight. Yeah, it's complete magic. It's, it would take his knowledge. You guys are not all magic. I mean, both of you guys, to get that door open. But there's something keeping it at bay, even with the wonderful roll. It is magic.
Not doing it with that.
He's not.
Yeah. That's why I started laughing.
If I it wouldn't make the rolls, I had to reset the damn app. So I'm like, okay.
So what are you doing?
He's looking at it dumb.
You're like, come on, right?
I'm a shadow.
He's gonna know that little fella.
Pretty lights.
All of you guys, before we go on break, make a perception, even with your passive. You're gonna make a 19.
Ooh.
Because you guys are all
19.
yes.
Hey, look at him step up.
24 for Blackfoot.
24, nice.
That's 20 plus 4.
16.
7.
And 16 for Bryce.
You see an image of Merrick. And Merrick is not in the room. He says,
You were looking for me. He says, you forgot small.
"Ah,
She is currently. If you do anything to follow me, or anything, I will split her like the little bitch that she is. Now,
this is an incredible year. In this found. The day is done. But by dusk and dawn, things will occur. What things will occur? And what day will it happen? I will only tell you once. Good evening, my friends. Try to figure it out. That's it. We'll be back. 30 minutes. We're going to go on break, and hope you guys liked it. Again, subscribe, like. We'll be right back after our break, guys.
And Gail.
Yes, and go. All right, we are back. Merrick put out the threat. Merrick has currently Liamara, and a few things are happening. So we go back to the room where all the characters are. Thank you. Are completely. Thank you. All the characters are presently in a room, and they're stuck with trying to get out. They were after Merrick, and Merrick basically threatened them and said, "Hey, if you continue to follow, Nehemiah's going to die." Well, let's see what happens. Again, thank you for watching. Continue watching. Thank you, please. Hit subscribe, like. Here we go. Starting with down.
Are we back up at the top already?
Yes. Now, it doesn't really matter. You guys, it's not an issue. You guys are all together. You were checking the door out. The half orc. You were checking the door out. And you saw light from underneath at the top. So.
Does the door have something to do with the constellation? We're in the room?
Door having.
Right.
Make it an inside room. Try to.
I know, right? Now 220, mother!
So, the orc looks up and goes,
Respawn!
and all of a sudden, the light shines on the orc. And he looks up, and he has an idea. Something tells you to go inside the room. Why? You're like, does it have to do with something with constellation? A light bulb just tripped. The window. From the center of the room.
No, sit in the room. Yeah, it's going to sit in the room.
Oh, look at
Another one.
look at the floor. See if there's
That's how much for.
So you look down, and you guys are kind of talking amongst yourselves, and it tells you to look up and down, and you notice the chandelier lights up as you get in the center, the light bulb, and constellation appears again in the center of the room. You hear it slowly starts to drop.
Hey, guys, come look at this.
Dex save 17.
Oh, God.
Guidance.
You just had to be smart.
Am I with him? Am I near him at all?
Yeah, we're
Same room, but
yeah, you're about 15, 20 feet away.
No.
six.
All of us?
What you got?
One beat.
Oh,
And what?
oh,
A
Oh,
4?
you got a 4-2?
So you're like, you're from the center of the room, and you're like, I got it. And that's all you're thinking about. And you notice that it goes, yeah, exactly. It drops. Make another deck save. You need a 17 as well.
Yeah, make it this time.
Can Blackfoot
Hey,
stupid?
hang on, guys. You want to make a save? What you got? What you got?
15.
So you're like, you try. Oh. Okay, try to make the catch. Dex.
Dex.
So as you fall,
Get it, Burger!
the Eric Coker swoops two of them and misses. Roll the other one. No.
Hopefully.
Right.
16. That's 16.
16, much better. Barely, but you're hanging in the side, just the hole. It dropped completely, if it wasn't for the area code, if you lit, Blackfoot kind of lifted him, because he's heavy, lifted him just enough for him to catch and when you're strained, you can pull yourself up. But you notice below you, complete darkness. You did not even hear the other platform you're standing on fall. You're welcome. So you pulled yourself up, I take it.
Yes.
Okay. Throw. Let's go. You do.
I'd like to peer over. And I just. So I think to myself, it's his best not to go down.
Everything's still lit up. Constellation is all around. It's still lit up.
Is there any that I haven't touched?
Yes.
I'd like to go to the beach.
Okay, eastern wall, and western wall are going.
Holding out my hand and the sword, I concentrate and I touch.
Okay, now which one? East or west?
Eastern.
Eastern? Okay, this one's up high.
Love you, reach.
What?
Oh, guess I'll get it up.
Yes, thanks.
Okay.
I didn't get it.
So you don't need to go. You should swoop down and go.
We use both.
Mighty bird.
You're heavy, we gotta use both birds.
That's Opia. That's what you see. Yeah. Okay. You touch it? How so?
With my right hand.
Or you had the sword in there.
Yes.
Okay, now as you do that, you notice its sword becomes heavy. What's your strength?
19.
19? Okay, you have enough strength, obviously, to pick it up. You've held it so far. But you notice it becomes slight heavier. Something heavier than normal.
I'd like to rest it. Like not all of it. It's just go.
Okay, you do that, and then you're having a little trouble keeping it. Because,
There's two.
yes. So you still do that.
Does it give you vision there?
You do that, and you see a girl inside the ship. And then you see this individual, black, with the coat, it's a cloak. And so the girl is infused with this individual. He grabs her and pulls her essence into her. Still no! And then at that point, he looks as if you were him, in front of him, and you see an individual, and you see a fireball just hitting him and burning him, and you see other individuals trying to hit him, and at that point, you see from afar, you see a fighter draw a sword, and you hear him say, I'm going to kill that girl. It's a demon inside that girl. And then the individual looks towards that girl, and then the other fighter, and then just adjacent to that, you see the cleric form. Say, you go near that girl, and I'm going to kill you. And that's all you get.
And the sword, of course, you keep right.
Yes.
Snap back to my senses. I told birds to I've
Yeah.
seen all that.
Both area code boost. Slayer.
Still pretty heavy, this one.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I'm
In
having
fact,
trouble.
it's getting to the point where you need to get it, so.
Oh,
In Marty,
Post on the middle, right?
yes.
and I'm the dope.
I can cast the lights down.
Well, I was just gonna cast light on a coin and drop the coin to see how far it goes.
Yes, light, nice. So you reach out, you cast light, your hand glows, and you're like, you've seen a song, you've been in bars, you've heard in taverns, it's still going. And then it's still going. And it's still going. Die. And then it's still going. And then, after a good minute, good one.
Yeah, you would have died.
Which one? We don't, go right now.
Don't give us the detail.
How far down would you think say that is?
Heat wise,
Yes.
what's the target?
Oh,
About 300 feet.
yeah.
That's,
So could you guesstimate how many?
Yeah.
together, you both of you are intelligent enough. Yeah, it's about 800 feet. Yeah, you guys would have been, you would have been this.
But it's dim down there, right?
Yeah.
It's like shade, like grays.
But there's definitely water.
I can float down there.
I mean, I have feather fall, you have a feather fall.
I can fly down there.
I can fly.
Yeah.
You're forgetting about us. No, okay.
That's why.
Yeah, that's what they were going for. I have to only carry one at a
Well,
time.
no, I can hit 5 people. You can hit 5
Yeah.
Oh,
We can all.
people. Unless you don't want it, you know.
no, I want to live.
I mean, not stop. Oh, I forgot about
Everyone is like, anybody want to check the other side of the wall before we do anything?
I will. I'll go over there.
Talking the west wall.
Yeah, west wall.
How would
We figure as long as we can carry them.
Well, I'm just saying. We'll go over there again.
You're next. You're next. Anyway.
I'll let rest what's on that west wall.
Both you and Calista look.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are the next
What do
three.
we see? How high on the wall is it?
About 10 feet high. Everyone on Calista look. Everyone will fix you up.
What kind of
No,
solution?
okay.
She did, what's that?
What kind of solution?
This one is as if somebody were messing with it that was here before. It looks like, you're looking at it, it looks like it was white. Like somebody tried to put it in. It's hard to tell. It's light enough. What's your intelligence level? You know what?
Did I tell?
Very wide.
Mine's plus
Plus 4? Okay, what do you see? Everyone is telling you.
Seeing this sign been like already touched.
I see what he's saying.
Okay.
Thrall, bring that sword over here. See if we can somehow activate this thing.
Okay, so you're seeing it as well. Make a an insight roll. Insight roll. We'll go with 21. Nice roll. So you bring Thrall over. Your sword starts to glow. And all of you, and the whole group sees it as well, but you see it first.
Identifiable at this point.
Very identifiable. It's caster influence.
This is a single job.
Yes, and it's shifted from one side of the room because you can tell that roll.
We were on the other side from the other side.
Yeah, and it's shifted. It's like it was following. The image you see now are one individual with a sword. When that individual, you can tell, is kind of chaotic, kind of almost angry. The other one is good. It's one good and a bad. But both of them are different classes. One is barbarian, the other is paladin. And then something you both notice. You mean those guys have been around. And then what do you guys do? You guys see that?
They don't know stuff. I mean, we're just.
No, you guys see that. All of you see it.
Hold on one second.
So you guys are looking. One's
One's a pellet and the other one's a bullet breaker.
that's right.
You know?
But
You might not. Just so you know, you might not.
That's what you guys see. And one of them is good, the other one's bad. One of them loses its way, and the other one is continuing. One is taking the sword, the other one's pissed off, and giving up the sword. And it changes. Every now and then, just like the simple changes from one side to the other. And your sword, it drops like a string. Inspiration. Add to the 14. You were 14. You barely got it. You see your muscle, the muscle protruding in the veins popping up. You got it all. You're shooting.
It is still heavy. Shoot.
No.
Draw, I thought you were strong.
I'd like to see you carry the sword.
Let me try.
You do your strength.
Don't get me weak, man.
And you got tossed by the magic over here.
Wow.
So, draw
Why don't we have another go with it?
All right, so
Yeah, I thought you down the hook.
everybody is
That's what I was
Chill out, guys.
talking and so forth. You're to hold. A slide just comes, closes. You notice a light you saw in the doors, no longer a light, but you see this mist. It starts stirring up. Everybody make a constitution roll. 18.
Constitution save.
Yes, constitution save, please. Oh, 18.
Natural 20, 27.
Nice.
13.
13.
24.
13.
Roll.
Maracas.
20.
And 18 for lunch.
Shit, don't even start with straight. Try to find some kind of backlash, but it ain't going to work.
Any weakness.
I don't like to cast absorb elements on myself.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, you got 11 points damage so far. What it is, you're holding your breath. Okay? What you did not do is he's taking damage from this substance here. And what did you get with both miracle for the video?
15 and 18.
15 and 18. 18 made it
Still have the plus 6 for me.
Yeah, remember temporary HP.
temporary retreat.
11 points of damage.
9 points damage for one. Okay, we all made it. Down, what did you get?
14.
14. 11 points damage. 9 on you got a 20. 24. But on your breath. The way it works, whatever your constitution modifier is, that's how many minutes you can hold your breath. You have a modifier. That's
Plus 7. Okay, we need to figure it out.
Alright, so the hole closed up. Yeah, now we have Mr. Open the door. Is the door open?
everyone that drops. She got a wonderful.
So.
Can I do something? Everyone group together. I cast Tiny Hut.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Okay,
We are protected. It's a dry, comfortable room.
nice. That protect against poison and medicine.
It just says, let's see. Let me read it.
I know.
Creatures, medium sized, smaller creatures or objects within the dome. When you cast a spell, they move freely through it. All other creatures, objects, or barred can pass through it. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it. The atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry, regardless of the weather outside.
Nice. Very good. Very good. Thanks. You got inspiration. Nice job. You do that. It covers everybody. How long is it last?
Tiny hot ladder. Yeah, that's it. We can rest if y'all want.
Can we take a long rest?
Yes, and that.
That's 24 hours. So you guys want to rest 24 hours and get all your slots back? Yeah. And think about what's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to rest in the castle. with everything going on.
No, for
No one
sure.
really get in there.
Well, it's opaque, so no one can see it. It's like, where the,
Because it exists.
I think it's time to draw a color.
So you have the hut is there. Anybody drag a motor back?
no, she, but I mean,
We're all together. Yeah, sure.
She is messed up. She's out.
that
I'd like to
lasts,
try to select her.
it does
She's
last
not
8 hours,
dead.
guys, so 8 hours, whatever.
Wait,
Like, all and stuff out, I'm that kid.
Alcohol.
Yeah,
Okay, he's all right. So you want to draw another card?
I'm feeling it.
The hour's out. Okay. Number 1 hour. So I'll tell you. But you do know by lore, you fail to draw an hour, all the cards.
So really, I'm doing
And that's not good. So what I want to ask Ben again, I want to ask you, are you going to keep them for yourself or are you going to?
Oh yeah, I'm powering. I'm keep.
Oh.
Hey, you're doing good, so I'm gonna keep letting you do that.
Eventually, the good will
I know.
we would.
Okay, so also, so you guys are in a hut. Obviously, when it comes to, I don't know what. I'm sorry. I've been doing really shitty things lately. I'm sorry. Not myself. What are we doing? What's next?
We gotta figure out this phone. We need to get out of this room for sure. While we're in choke.
Now, can I hold my breath and poke my head out of the hut and look at the door?
Yeah. You can do it. Remember, you hold your breath. You have your Constitution, which gives you 100 minutes.
Yeah. Just gonna poke my head out and look at the door and see if there's anything I can remotely spot, see.
You do that, and the room is completely covered with that substance. And as you see, you can see like a little bit of lightning in it. It's something moving. You see that, but you see the door. Door, it's like little, and some of that substance is seeping out.
Poke my head back in. Feel everybody working somehow.
I can see the creature on the side, probably. Probably. Oh.
So what are you doing? You just, you look,
I'm gonna use black breath and eat through avoid my breath. See if just look around.
you see this creature in this mist, and it's almost, it's translucent. And you can see that it has, or it had a cloak, and it's kind of wrapped around it, and its skeletal hands are outstretched. You see the fingers. Comes out towards you, and or you go back in, or
Going back in.
you go back in, it just goes over the hut. It doesn't go. The hut is very protected. But you did see the door was open slightly. And that mist, some of it is going out.
One minute break to that door.
I can cast Fairy Fire in one direction, see if we can distract it, and we can make a break for it. Just shut the door.
Are there any windows in the room, Brian?
Yes. They're stained glass windows, but they're about 5 feet apart. So they're kind
How many
of
of them?
20 feet.
We have.
Yeah.
And you said you can cast a gust of wind. You smash the window, gust of wind, the gas through the open window and make a break.
Then
But they did say you can't muscle that.
No, it's not correct. It's
But is it cracked up?
good. Small.
And Lorna says, I got an idea.
Oh, yeah.
And says, you can make a break, but both of you, can't you slide through? time she's been there, they were focused. Why don't you try to slide,
I guess.
and maybe you can see something on the other side.
The letter or something over the door.
Yeah, but keep that door cracked, you won't get shut behind.
But you have to be fast.
Or,
Can you see the creature? What is it?
A transparent skeleton with a float on face.
I see. Oh,
Do you know anything about it?
no, I'm not into that stuff, see.
That's
So, the thing is, who goes first? You guys want to make a break for it? Can you cover you?
I'd say black, but you should go first.
Right, I'll run behind you to cover, give yourself some cover.
Okay.
If the creature comes behind you, I'll try to go.
Okay.
Pulls out her sword, she's like, "So bad, fucking do something." She pulls her sword. He goes, "What? And to that. It's like, what? You threw him into the fucking fireplace."
Yeah, do you see how big I am?
Yeah.
It's about time you stepped up.
Make yourself.
Y'all stand here. Signal. Y'all. It's big enough.
We'll see.
Okay, so,
May not.
both of you,
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, go ahead.
so, I'll back him up, and you guys follow behind me. You guys make big boys make.
We're not choosing wrestling with each other.
yeah, manhandle.
How will that happen? I'm going to some of that stuff.
The monster, though.
It is. Yeah, a little bit.
Throw him through the doorway.
Oh,
Yeah.
Smack.
get over here, brother.
No!
We said
Use it as a wedge.
exactly.
Alright, so, you and Mike go first. Both of you, immediately make a dex roll, please.
18.
Ooh.
Baracus, it's an 18.
1.
So Blackfoot, that's a one. So you, Baracus, with incredible speed, your wings are all stretched. Immediately, this thing comes at you, but Ivorna kind of tries to, distract it, goes right after Blackfoot. Blackfoot gets caught. Wings are flailing all over. Okay, 17 points damage.
It's a verse 6. So that's
And you know that whoever has high intelligence, you know it's when the thing touched Blackfoot, it like absorbs some of the essence. So you can see her spirit essence being pulled out. She's like, "Yo!" She's on the ground. Okay, and I believe you got a 1. I saw that.
Yeah.
Okay, Ivona runs back to her to save her. Next up,
Does the sword still be like you want it?
no, it's okay.
okay. Can we see the vision of what he sees after it's going?
Yeah. You want to do that first? Wait. So you go through the door. You make it through. You turn in such a way your wings are outstretched, then they curl behind you, so you kind of glide. The door, it's just enough for you. You don't know about the big guys. You made it. It is completely lit up. A long corridor, red carpet. And outside, you can see that it's completely outside. The staircase going out. You can see water in the distance. You can see people around. It's so you fly out.
Oh, that's supposed to go.
Make a perception.
Um,
What's your passive?
15.
15. All right, you look, you fly, corner of your eye, you can see a switch. You can see a switch. Okay, so you turn around and you see the switch. And you go, the door. Open.
Oh
Oh no, you made it the wrong way. All right, so next up, everyone goes to Blackfoot. Then we have you, right?
Move, bitch.
So you run.
You guys are just.
You run. Make a dex roll, please. That's it.
Get out of the way.
You got 22. So you see this big, just an outward running full blast going. It's too much. But yeah, the wraith, this thing just comes down and it just misses you completely. You got a good roll, nice roll. It literally, I don't know what it was thinking. It was sleeping watching TV super, but it was literally, it swooped down and missed. And you're out of the room. Throw.
Is the gas still in the room, or is it already being vented out? Doors.
That's all. That's the door.
No.
What do you do?
Oh,
I
Black.
want to. I help Blackwood, but I want to take on this creature myself.
So you stop.
Am I going to have? Okay.
So you
I draw the sword.
you draw your sword. As you do that, the constellation glows. It swirls into the sword. Yeah. And you feel strong. You attack it. You run up to it.
Does it see me take a stance towards it? And does it,
Oh yeah, it was immediately going at you, and it stops directly in front. Look at it, and it attacks.
it attacks me?
Make a roll. Make a roll.
What? I didn't say.
Make a roll.
Oh, they roll.
Make a roll. Put it this way, it just stands there.
I'm going to go with an attack it. That's a natural 20.
Nice. And we got a natural one.
Is it evil?
Oh yeah.
Well, to go for raid, right? So I will be fine with that. Would you? Why anything else makes her mind?
Regardless of
So
what
we're saying do don't die or
Don't then. Well, no, we got 20. So,
Oh yeah, you get double the die. It's,
Yeah, that would be easy.
yes.
yeah, you don't add the modifier.
Correct.
Feel insane.
It's pretty
28, 56.
So you
Uh,
So you grabbed the sword's hilt and you swung, and as you did that, you could see the light of the constellation just come off of it slightly, and it's on the sword. It's lit up, and literally you went inside the wraith, you caught its soul, even though it's evil, and literally it absorbed, it went inside the sword, killed it immediately.
I got it.
And you shoot.
I got it. Is it defeated or is it still gone?
It's gone.
You sucked it in the
So
sword.
I save it. Save it.
Save it. Save it.
No, I thought it was you defeat an enemy, the next
Wow.
enemy on your own if you
Yes.
use it.
Yeah, it's like a
Oh.
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say, if it was that.
Yeah, no, we're safe.
That's like, oh crap.
Single-handedly defeating the next hostile creature or group of creatures you encounter causes you to gain one level. If you fail, the card is invisible effect.
The problem is, that's the case. That-
Yes.
So okay.
All it does is defeat. You gotta remember, you drew the card, like someone said. So, and you kept it. I said, okay.
Okay, so that's my brain.
So what it is, the card's effect happens to be. So,
Wrong.
but there was multiple creatures you guys
It was
fought.
spelled out pretty
Yeah.
well, though.
And you tell them that's it. And I asked you, I remember asking you, I said, what are you doing? You said, I'm going to. I said,
Well, that's on.
Hell, on all of us.
Yeah,
but that's a very good card, though.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, when it's used. Understood.
Should just blast it around away. Like all the time.
So,
Well, I mean, I defeated it, so.
Oh, it's feeding.
no, you did good.
It's safe, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna knock out one.
The rest you're gonna want to.
Yeah.
Okay, so walk through. Are you gonna
Is, what's her name?
Blackfoot?
Blackfoot. I'm gonna pick up Blackfoot. Well, I'm gonna medicine check her. Is she like knocked out or is she? I'd like to medicine check her, so maybe just get her conscious again.
Yes.
Can I help him with that?
Let her roll out of bench.
Yes. Roll advantage.
What's the minus ones? What's
What do you get? 5.
6?
Well, you're like, yeah, she'll be okay. She'll wake up.
Never mind. Here.
Yeah, she'll be okay. What do you do?
You know what? While everyone's hurt, I try to keep aware of all this. Oh, everyone get 8 damage.
Yeah, you guys have your little daily done.
Yeah.
Well, the next time we have to like go somewhere else. When I looked at throw somebody, y'all better watch it.
All right, so
Careful.
you guys come out and you see the ocean. You're by the harbor. There's a tavern on the right side. It's called the Place. So it's called the Place, and it's hyphenated the Place. And it says it outside.
It's not like a hipster.
And to the left, you guys see a very familiar ship. The dock. It was a ship in the Southern District that was wrecked from the skies in the battle. But it has a little bit of a makeover. The Dwarven language is on there on the side of the ship. And the mast is incredible. The sails are
Ass is incredible.
yes, everything really.
Can we do a little girl? Element?
Yes.
Is she on there?
Thank you, George. What's that?
It's a little girl.
What a beautiful match.
It's not. The mast is incredibly beautiful. It is. The sails, blue and white. The sides of the ship are ornately painted, but the Dwarven language is completely off. This is as if it had a makeover of some sorts. But it's dark. What do you all do?
We going straight to it.
The Blackfoot comes through. It's a beautiful day. The ocean is still.
I want to see the little girls on the ship.
I set Blackfoot down.
She gets up and leaves.
See ya.
I'm free!
Exactly. She goes on. What do y'all do?
I'm confused now while we're going straight outside when we're looking for tests. In our vision.
We going back.
And they know
In our
the guards.
Going outside. Going up. She says, "Hey guys, you got a little situation back at the palace. Callisto's right. So I follow you guys. You know, you want to be back in the party. So I'm here."
So we've got a way out already. So we know where to go.
We were only going to go outside in case that switch gets magically switched.
How about we just try it down or something? I don't know. Anyone got like a dagger that can glow and just get stuff right there?
I got an arrow.
I can launch one from there. What's the gauntlet?
The gauntlet has a good 5 minutes before the spears. We have to kind of.
Wait, which one? Okay, that's the
I know you refuse the other vegetable.
Roll. It's a bit parched from all of this adventure. And I'm gonna head to that place. And I'm gonna grab.
Are you?
just.
Come on. shoulders. And I,
Straight check him and flip him onto the ground.
So Thrall and Dom are getting into.
Hey, you know what? Maybe if they're doing this, more show.
ooh! I do it to you.
1-1 now.
Okay,
You're
so,
tracking me along more or less. You're not flipping me.
so let
Well,
me,
no, you said you were gonna flip
before you
my
do that, Callisto goes inside and he takes his short bow and he, an arrow, right? The short, the actual bow is short bow and he puts it neatly or sticks it in the door so the door will close.
Oh, I'm talking about the switch.
Or the switch, sorry.
Switch so that
You did it?
back up.
Yeah.
And close. So the door stays open.
Just like a judo.
So meanwhile, when you're doing that outside of your commotion, both the Goliath and the half orc are kind of like fighting. So what did you do now?
So like,
Really need you to flip me. Because I'm trying to flip him.
I wanted to know.
Eight power.
So both of you arrest,
Yeah.
and you grab him, you knock him on the ground.
No, like a judo flip. Like I grab him, and I lift my leg up, and it lifts him. Boom.
Okay, so you kind of lift him over your shoulder, and
It's like poetry.
yes. He's so stupid. So you flip him. Wow.
And as I fell on the ground, I want to tell him, let's go get. I tell him, let's go get a drink, and I help him back.
As you do that, he's like, I'm gonna kill you. He literally gives you that look.
Take
this
a drink
game.
after that.
And Morgan's like, so,
No.
Yeah. We'll call it.
alright. Baracus,
We'll go to the.
are you going with them to Tavern, or are you going to see them? He's like,
I'm gonna go look at the ship.
okay, so we'll break it up. Alright. So you're going towards the ship. The Blackfoot's gonna go with you, obviously.
Yeah.
So you and Blackfoot are gonna go to the ship, you're going to the tavern, and the rest of you are gonna stay in Type Palace. Right?
No, we let's decide and eat back at the door for 30 minutes.
Yeah, before
Yeah.
you're wasted.
Yes.
I'm fine as one drink.
You see what we
You
see
see
the
the
castle. Come find
two
us.
come back.
Get back.
They're drunk and
I'd
idiot.
like one of my drinks.
Oh!
Just
Yeah.
one. Just
Oh
one.
yeah, by the way,
I'd take my drink.
by the way, you guys entered the room. Remember where all those gems were in the cart, in the carriage? And you guys moved forward? Nobody ever said, hey,
Yeah, tell me.
I thought they were in
we
the
had to hold it. Oh, yeah. So you wanted-
There we go.
So you get one of your gems?
I'd say one more.
You got plenty of it.
The mattress. I just slipped one.
Why are you giving away my gin?
Oh, our
So basically, you guys, okay, let's go scene one, we're gonna go to the tavern. Scene two, we're gonna go,
Teamboat.
yeah, exactly. Let's go to the tavern. Both of you go to the tavern. And the tavern, it's called the Palace. It's just,
They
Right,
changed
the
that
place.
real quick.
alright, change it real quick.
Yeah, the name. Decide what it's gonna be.
Magical time.
Okay.
It's a place.
As soon as we walk in, I'd like to make a quick perception check. Do I see any of our wanted posters in there?
Okay. Good choice. Yeah.
It's a big
I do.
brand. Big brand.
Where was it?
So-
We're flipping.
You look, and there's,
All right.
you're here at the tavern, Robert. You are screaming,
Check it out. Check.
you go upstream. You, drinking at the time.
Oh, they're not screaming. They're
Big one, big one.
Anyway.
Okay.
So, what do y'all do? You gotta walk in?
We're gonna walk up to the bar.
You walk in, and what you see, is just like a saloon, 2 doors saloon. And you walk in to the right, you see a bartender and a bunch of yahoos drinking, having a good time. And on the left, there's a female on the top of the table. She's stripping, having a good time. She's
There's a
drinking.
band in there too.
Yeah, and to the left of that, to the left of that, you just see people drinking, and you see on the corner of your eye, you see 2 individuals. One, you can tell is literally dressed like a pirate, and the other one is literally a bird, He's drinking too. And they're both drinking.
So I just want a cracker.
That's funny. So, you, both of you walk in. You walk in, everything's silent. They all look at you. Make it to me, buddy.
Does anybody recognize? These two kings.
Strapping.
Yeah.
This, young elf, well, elves are, you can't really tell their age when I say elf. But, basically, she was young. Short brown hair, brown eyes, she has long ears. And she had, exactly. She's got them, right? She has a circular tray, and she's got drinks. Oh, can I help you? Yeah, it is.
To your strongest ales.
Got them right here.
How much?
2 silver. You like it now. Look at me.
I don't really exactly have any small change right now.
Yeah, just give me money. I think you break the damn money.
So, what is the attendant?
We have money in general.
The attendant is looking at you like, I gotta make my money, waste time, just like,
Okay.
have beer,
I reach into my
ale.
pouch
Yeah.
and I show her the two.
Her eyes are so wide. She stops. Anything you want, I can be here all day. What do you guys want?
You at our table town.
Just
Fine?
open it.
Okay.
Real quickly, how much is
Around for the house.
around for the house on me?
Yeah! Everybody,
And I looked up, yeah.
everybody does that.
Everyone drink.
You give the gem to her?
Yeah.
That's worth 2,000 gold.
Bucket. Bucket.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Okay.
She's like, immediately the you can tell the owner of
With the place, honestly.
Cash flow.
the owner says, don't let her go, and she gives you a line of drinks. You guys, anywhere you want to sit? Middle, farther,
The throne.
the farthest point, or
We will be here for
Shut the door.
just for minutes. And I take my mail and I shut it.
oh, they give you the biggest mug. I mean, it's huge. And it's takes.
They're coming back, Joe.
Do I have to make
Make a constitution roll. Yeah.
I make honor.
Oh yeah.
Adding more chest.
Both you're gonna get fucked up there. And the ale,
Roll good, boys.
16 right now, guys. Not a hard roll.
You said just a regular one or say
Just
7.
21?
14.
oh
Wow,
you're like that's like yeah, body slamming me. you're drinking. You're like not a big deal. They must have put the best ale in there, and they must have spliced it, did something to it. He's like, one more.
No, I only said one.
They're coming into the round.
Drunk to be able to control.
The waitress comes into the round. She's smiling. She's a shepherd smiling. It's the ragged. She's like, oh, you see another one. Come on. Bigger than that one.
More than a month's worth. One.
Reaction, smack it out of his hand.
Oh. So much deal.
Yeah.
So you're like,
How dare you? And I.
okay, Dex save.
I should have gone with him.
I go to punch you.
You guys,
We see what's going on.
19.
what'd you get?
Oh, I got to punch you.
It's you gotta do a deck save.
Oh, next save. Okay. Well, that's a 10. So.
All right,
So what are our night consists?
so basically,
Couple of
you guys are fumbling. You guys are fumbling left and right. You go to punch them, and at that point, you like, and you miss them. You're like, but you thought literally you punch them in the face, like, there, take that. Punch.
Do I fall?
Huh? No, you're kind of like still but it's on the ground. And nobody cares when the wine. But it's the money. Oh yeah. You give them free drinks.
I whispered to Dom, like not in a threatening. I told Dom,
I love you, man.
You want to say that first?
Everybody.
As much as we go back and forth.
Oh, God.
As you're saying that,
I forgot to hold
as you're saying that, an individual walks over to you and you hear like boots. This individual about 6'2". He's got a short beard, reddish around his birth.
He's still short.
Blue eyes. One side of his eye is completely black, and he's got a scar coming down here. Morel, both of you. All right. Says, so, want some? Both of you. Come. We'll have more. He has, in his left hand, he has Morel. He puts his hand on your shoulder. Very friendly.
As I was saying, I ignored this guy. As I was saying, no.
Tell how much you love him.
Yeah, after that, so, no. We need to fight. Tell the owner. Come on.
Tell him not your servant.
Tell him.
They know me.
Here we
Tell
go.
him.
They know me.
Another punch is coming.
Don't tell him. No, I'm not
No, they know me.
gonna. Don't.
They know me. Sir, what do you want? Like, what is your angle here? Who are you?
No angle. Says, I like to drink. I see everything here. I like to drink.
I'd like to inside check.
Ah, dang.
I take it I'm gonna be rolling at disadvantage.
Yes.
So,
And to his right, you see this bird individual. And this individual kind of, his head's turned, his eyes closed. His face is a crow.
can I, real quick, touch the sword and use the calm emotion.
Okay, when you do that, same face. Let's go to the damn shit. Okay, so the
We're
two.
never gonna see them.
I like that evidence.
Definitely not alone. All right, so you approach the ship. You guys are in flight.
Yeah.
It's completely empty. You swoop down. Well,
I can't see any ghosts,
no.
any markings.
Markings of the ship is very clear.
Okay, can I go down and look?
Yep.
Is there anything down there that's unusual?
You remember a chest where you met Leonara. You remember where you held on to when the ship went down a while back.
So, nothing has changed.
It's been fixed.
No, that's all.
That's it. I don't see anything else. Is there anything on the back like we saw last time?
No.
Um,
Like I said, it has a link on it.
I'm saying it.
It looks the
Saying
same.
the gems.
do I, so there's no ghosts
No.
or anything like that?
No.
No unmarked stuff? Is there anything in the chest?
You look.
Yeah.
You look, and there's bows. There's rapiers, scimitars, weapons, stuff like that.
Okay. Is there any other chests?
No.
Is there anything with the weapons, anything unusual?
So you're looking, and Blackwood is the same, and you notice that when you rumble through the chest again, you have an image of pirates. You see pirates in the water, you see cannons go back and forth, and you notice a sense of despair, and then of change. You notice that you're like hammered, like fixed. You see this gentleman beard, a scar below his eye, and you see an image of him. He goes, let's fix this ship up. He says, it's a mess. God damn it. And he looks at everybody, he's like, come on, everybody, bring everything up. I want these sails up. I want this ship going in 2 hours. The guy's like, sir, 2 hours, that's a long time. Not enough time. And at that point, see things. So that's what you see.
Anything. Do I see any fingerprints?
No.
Could I tell those people are?
You can tell they were pirates, but they salvaged. If you remember, that ship went down from the sky.
Yeah, it was completely destroyed.
Yep. Blackwood's like, there's nothing here. Did you see anything?
Just the image.
You don't know why you're getting images.
I think. You saw the images within the face.
Do I see any guns?
Guns out of the pirates?
Any guns on the ship?
Yes.
Where are
Below that.
they? Okay. I want to grab 2 pistols.
So you go below that, and you see that a bunch of weapons, rapiers, swords, short swords, bows. They were used for a long time. You go to grab them, and they're translucent.
So, I can't grab anything.
No.
So will that just go to weapons, basically?
Yes.
Every single one.
Yes.
Negotiable.
Blackwood says no. I don't think it's a gold ship. I think it's what they did to it. I think it was repaired, and now it's their ship. So what are you doing?
Water looking.
In the water.
I'm getting out the vision I saw in the room and running to in the castle.
So you leave, you run, and you follow that.
Fly.
So she follows. Okay. Inside the castle. Inside the palace. You guys go back. Okay.
All right. What are we gonna do?
Came from,
Because it's not technically,
yeah, we have to do it.
yeah, still,
No, we're,
yeah, well, yeah, you've been,
Stay away from that crap.
from there.
Okay, so you go back in that room, or do you stay? Okay.
but yeah, we're gonna go back to
There was a fireplace in there, correct?
Well, if I was the other direction.
Not the way we came in?
That's the way you can. That was the
Okay, so there's no other fireplace. Any other features in the room?
From what you can see, the symbols are all what you saw.
Anything other than the symbols, chandelier,
any other,
or anything else discernible in that room?
You look, the only thing you really haven't inspected is the chimney. it's above.
I check. Can we stand outside that ring and look at the shingling? Investigate it
Yes, absolutely.
without triggering anything? Alright. Well, I guess we have one thing to investigate.
Everything else, that I agree with.
Is that back to the other room?
I mean, there's 2 sided layers. I mean, we can both inspect both of them, see if we do anything.
We're gonna have to be like a find the king. Check it.
Yeah, that too.
So, as you guys are discussing things, I want to there with you as well, and 2 area code codes are there. So,
How high is that, cantilever?
it's just high enough that the normal person that's 5 meters tall can go.
Well, the trap is right below it, so I can just
One
fly.
person's 5 meters tall.
Okay,
No,
the
person's like 5
there,
meters.
but
We understand, maybe take it, okay.
A little bit.
get the out there.
I think it inspected. You need to see what the original is.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Dragon's flag, okay, fly up and inspect it, and we'll use your eyes to see if we can find anything.
Anything weird with the chandelier, I guess.
See that's usual.
Yeah.
Both of you guys inspected. How do you do so? Describe how you inspect it.
I think it's like,
Well,
Just
just how are you doing?
first I'm gonna look around it. Like, fly a circle.
She follows does the same thing. What you see in the middle, she was saying with this chandelier, has 3 cogs on each handle. Okay. And the handle has a light. Okay. And there's 15 of them, and there's 3 cogs. And their cogs are small, it's 15 inches off the lights.
Do I touch? Can I touch?
You touch, I'm asking you.
I'm asking you.
Still not at this point. The question is there a combination? You should take,
How do I
3
touch?
different years.
Quiet,
A
right?
drunken idiot is not in the room. It's.
By years, thoughts.
Yes, you have a high, you have high enough that skill with it, we can assist them to kind of work it if you understand it fine.
Oh, oh.
That's my emotion.
You don't think about it. So, well, not at one.
No, but if you, idiot.
I mean, it's still,
It's still in effect.
yeah,
That's permanent.
it's permanent
Oh,
unless
it
you
is?
wish it away. Yeah. So it's still 16.
Well,
It could be a lot, but yeah, I think you're right.
Could be,
Okay, are the gears-
cyclone understand the gears.
thing, advice, or
Yeah,
be
you
mechanical.
could understand it.
Okay, so
Tell me what to
can
do.
I give him the instructions and he can operate it?
Go ahead.
Okay. What do I see as far as the gears? Are they all the same size, or some larger, some smaller?
They're all the same size, and you see that each gear has 6 intricate parts to it. 6 altogether.
T, basically. So 1-to-1 ratio. And then number 6.
3 on each coin. That's 6. Always 4 to 6.
There's more to it. All right.
Tell me how I'm doing.
All in there, that's what we're doing.
And I have to. Is there like a separate lever with a cog on it, or just those 15 with 3?
15 and 3.
I mean, we can semi try to get around some of the combination.
I think we really have to somewhat try and error it. It's,
Well,
Make sure they'll stay off the track below.
currently,
You're on the outer part.
yeah,
We're near.
you're really on the ring with it.
the ring hasn't worn off like 8 hours. I can semi see. If you think about moving cog, I can see how come a little bit ahead of time.
It's all.
About maybe in the sixth card.
No, there's only 3 thoughts. Middle, left, and right.
So if he goes to do it, I can see it.
We're gonna go left.
Think about what you would do. Next, I'll go back to the end in a second. There's a cutscene, Othello, back in the Hell Dimension. The spirit, the Golden Spirit, is next to me. And it says, there is a spell. There is a summoning that must occur for Tiamat to escape her hold, her prison. When that is done, she will cross over. There are 6 different cards, 13 different possibilities, and 3 different doors. Each is an occurrence. Tiamat will cross over. She's a it's already done. Stopping it is not the way. The way is simply understanding the occurrences around the situation in order to fight it. The East was a place of solace. The West, the East is the future of the past, 3 years out. But someone put the point, caused the action so catastrophic that it caused transfigures everything that the dwarf is very strong, steep, looking in one direction, very virtually. There's Tiamat and the coast of the red continue their path. This realm, the luminous, where she reaches her full form. The vibe, and again, with his shoulders fall. There's no sign. The forgotten connects up. Because she is released by many classes, races. Chaos, darkness, and light. When you look at his eyes, as he looks at you, and you see the constellation in his eyes, Pisces, Gemini, Taurus, Cassiopeia, Hercules, just everything. Everything. And just please. Blessed of it. Find your group, bring them together. They must, no matter what, it's not the realm. Together, it's more fun. And the full. You understand? The cards are just an example of
of what's to come. And it all started. One man giving something life, a chance to live, a chance to get rich, succession, adventure. And look what happened. So at that point, this dimension that you're in, some cannot. But Tiamat, she's a unicorn and she is getting powerful by the day, and she will devour. If you see her, make sure you have the power of her, because it's not. That's close his eyes. Then she let it slowly open. See face, back to face.
Okay. I want one of the area croakers to pick me up so I can cast Identify on the chandelier to see which combination, whatever you call it, will operate the chandelier.
I'll let Black.
Okay, black picks you up.
Okay.
And takes you around slowly. And you notice that it works counterclockwise. 1 point speed. And the cogs move clockwise. If they turn in unison, something will happen. You know anything about traps, so you know that enough to understand it, it'll activate.
I asked him to cast that spell for the creature to see what would happen if we did that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
very good. Maybe told me about that. Are you sure you want to do that?
I'm sure. That's fine. It's good. I like if the cogs are moving a certain way, they make nothing fit for a trap. The chandelier will fall, completely shatter. And have you heard of gems that fall, break, explode multiple times? That's what we'll do. There's 100 of them. It will cause massive damage.
So we've decided at this point, with this knowledge, that we are not going to touch a thing.
Yeah.
We're going to get down to the floor and we'll explore it elsewhere.
Massive damage. But, Psycho, you do know that whoever constructed this was a trap to hold somebody that didn't want to leave. Whoever is in this room, whoever was meant to be in this room wasn't good. It was meant as a person to hold somebody for a long time. And with that being said, everybody make an insight roll, a difficulty DC of 17.
17 plus 20.
Nice. You guys roll.
Do I need to roll one? Should I roll?
Yes, roll. You guys too, even though you're drunk.
Yeah. That pretty much fits.
A 9.
I
Look at something.
So, either way, you got lower rolls, and you're drunk, you still get the fish. You notice that this situation was held by an individual, the king. You see, the king entering this room. This. Merrick, what is going on? And then Merrick turns and looks at the king and goes, oh.
Simply, there is a slight problem. There has been an attacker on
"Really?"
death. Comes in many ways, and unfortunately, this attacker the heroes, they have claimed you.
are they? Some spells in here and there. They're retained for a year. And at that point, he goes, what have you done?
Oh, just a piece of this and that. You need to understand the intricacies of magic.
What have you done back here?
Your heroes are stuck in a void, a place, a time, question, all that stuff.
Why? You said you changed.
Well, nobody really changes in one day, sir. It just happens. You must change now. Oh, I can't. The spell's effect. This just happens. You're going to have to wait a year.
Oh, well, you will be here. Tell them. And apologize.
You do not.
Want you to. Oh, he looks up ashamed.
That's right.
He's the center of the chandelier, the bottom drops, but he catches it. And he gets himself up, and he leaves with a trail.
No, I was high. Those tracks lead there. Give me the words. You can see what's going on. Yeah.
And then it came.
I thought, oh, don't worry. You will die soon. It's just a matter of time.
That's nice. So, you guys are going to leave and go to a different room?
Yeah, we're going.
Yeah.
We need to further investigate.
Okay, that's good. Fair.
Don't you see you walk into the room, you see a chest. Double wide. You see a full-size bed. And the bed, you know, the sheets completely ornate, covered, beautifully dirty, not a place. The paintings are not turned in any way. They're perfectly straight. And then you see it on the chest in the corner. Then you guys go, well, if you go into a room and you see something like that, why not, right?
Or something very dangerous.
You're at this.
So, we want to try something. We try to pull it out.
I mean, I got one too.
Okay. I want to create water into locks, and we're going to freeze them with rare frost. So
Good.
it just breaks.
Okay, roll. Well, then just as a,
It's just a cast for me, and it's a cast for him.
okay, just a cast.
No roll, just cast.
That's counts. Very good. Okay, so this would be, it's not fragile at all. It's resilient. So, roll damage for it. Just roll damage. I'm roll. We'll just roll damage. Frost.
And 11.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
Yes. Good night. Yes. The hellhound is this. So you cast it and it shatters the lock. It wasn't even though it was resilient, it still caused enough damage to shatter it.
You have inspiration, you correctly see it. Very good. So the rocks should be shared. And the top of the chest. All right, see face. Go back to the beginning.
The drunken duo.
Hey.
Go!
Or at least one of them. Hey, bro.
So what are y'all doing?
They might make a big purchase.
Yes.
Barkeep,
Okay.
who's the owner of this farm estate?
You do that, and he comes in. And he says, yeah, it's me.
How much?
Gray hair, blue eyes. How much?
Yes. How much? What means that?
It's going to take me some time. And never really hurt.
Sure. You should
Yeah. People are so happy with the time. They love you guys.
Selling plates.
Oh, sir. Thanks. What did you give him?
Yeah, man.
A gem? Oh, wow.
That gym. The gym.
That's worth at least not more than that.
Oh. Good, yeah.
Those,
And you will work for us.
so, by all means, just
Do we have a deal?
yes.
That was weird. I gave you the gym, so I mean,
Oh yeah, yeah, both of you.
I need the lady right now and signed over into my name.
Yes.
He doesn't. And here comes. Oh, listen. You know what to do in the back. Okay. She comes back quickly, and he's sweating. He's like, seeking retirement, fishing, he's thinking all that stuff. So basically, yeah, it gets you all the information of the owner of everything. You know, yeah.
Good job.
Off the little computer.
Yeah.
Hey,
So-
we're thinking past we're
So the
Forget the
I'm thinking
adventure.
I'm thinking we have a place to hide just in case if we need to come back and then we need to sleep.
so you guys are gone. You guys are talking to the gentleman and his friend. One of them is Ladon Unar. He's a pirate, and his buddy is Kahin, and he's a Kenku. Yes, he's a Kenku, and he has his buddy, and they're both pirates. One of them is a little like a captain almost.
aren't the I don't know how you do it, but are Kenkus, they're like because they're the non that's like so aren't they also a little bit looked down by their
Oh yeah.
smart too? So
Oh, yeah. Owner of this bar. So, do I have to give you money for?
Yes, pay up. But at the same time,
today,
idiot.
2 drinks
Ah, 2 drinks.
on the house.
Oh,
He says,
Hey, Ted.
you need a ride. He goes, hey, you need a ride somewhere. I'll give you a ride.
Yeah, because I noticed that ship out there. So, what did you do to it?
I said, the lucky.
Don't get on it.
well, listen,
Yeah, they love you, all right. I love your bullshit.
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has. And something in your mind, you sober up extremely. You have to draw the next time. And at that point, I'm gonna chug. Everything's going in slow motion. And imagine you being stinking drunk. Which now you're drunk, and as soon as you have to draw the card, all the drunkenness is gone. You're very sober.
Because before we faded, I said I was going to touch the sword and use calm push. So did that also play into it? It's like everything.
Shovel it. Man, I tell you right now, this could be it. You got wait before you draw.
This could be.
Audience, just to let you know, he's drawn very positive cards. Him and Marcus, and he's.
Let's not jinx it.
Okay, now wait a second before you draw. He has drawn positive, and let you know that he has chosen to continue to draw the cards.
Stop playing.
First bar owner could be deceased.
All right.
Very lucky to tell me good.
They're not from alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, from the castle.
Well, guys,
Parts. Here we go. One,
yeah.
two.
it's pretty
Let's
great.
go. So you do that, and
See me.
so Don is like, "What's that?" And I. Okay, so. What is it? Wow, that's a very good one.
Oh, darn.
All right, so the roll card. What does a roll card do? An NPC chosen by the DM becomes your enemy. You do not know the identity of the new adversary until the NPC or someone else reveals it. Only divine intervention or a wish spell can end the hostility toward.
Well,
Okay, so keep that card. You're not going to know until it happens. So you're like, and all of a sudden, everything seems like, this was nothing. This was easy. Can't wait for the next fucking hour, right?
Yeah. Well, we have to go. Let's finalize contract. All right, we have to go.
The other turn.
Arr! He goes, wait. I can get you places. And the bird,
I
bird
reach into my pocket and I pull out some birds.
do you really?
Yes.
Oh, that's horrible.
And
then
I
throw it out.
outstretched some to the Cancun.
King comes on.
Other, they've been favorable to me in the past, and then it's shown respect. But others also take it as some disrespect.
Yeah, and this guy is like, you fucking ass. But
And then I tell Dom, let's get out of here. And
Dom, do you want to do that? You leave them two back there? Or the pirates?
Hey guys, guess what? We just bought a bar.
don't worry about money.
We're already aware.
Shaking our heads.
Don't worry about money. We've got 23.
And you guys really counting that's what. All right, so you leave completely, and the devil go, and you notice the corner of your eye ahead. East is the harbor, and then the ship, the ocean. And then west, you can see horses. All right, these horses are war horses, soldiers. They're coming towards this direction, towards your direction. And it looks like they're looking for something. And they have scrolls. They like, roll it, pointing in certain directions, whatnot. But you made a roll before anybody notices you. No, there's a drum.
Hey, those are the two new owners of the bar.
Those bridge guys.
Yeah, the
So-
ones with the gym.
So you guys, when you hightail it back. Okay, so you hightail it back as quickly as possible, and then you leave through. You want to divulge the information, or
You already have it.
all right,
Track
you
mark.
He might not necessarily know all of it because it's,
The state of,
I'm sober now.
yeah,
And
he
I
worked
take
the whole
it-
time, so.
Disrespect, so, you know. Might have to settle some things.
all right, so,
I have a college.
Gem for it.
so what do you guys do now?
How, did we see what was in the chest?
Oh, the chest opens up. A deck about this big is completely red. The sheet is red. The hilt is red. The end of the hilt itself is green.
Close the blade.
And that's it.
Do I see any markings on it?
Yes.
What kind?
Language.
What kind of language?
Language roll.
Language roll?
What languages do you know, by the way?
I know,
I'm pretty sure mine is.
Callisto, Common, and Dragon.
Language roll. Which roll? DC 15.
You know, what kind of
Just language.
language?
What is it called?
So, language is intelligence. Let me see.
Yeah, it's usually,
Intelligence.
well, it's either you have it,
Yeah.
no.
You don't. You don't.
Touch it.
All right.
Go, Gates.
Rubbed it off on him.
Gates.
So you're touching.
I'm looking forward to that chicken.
I don't suppose the language was like abyssal, celestial,
Yeah.
common,
Hold up,
Draconic,
before you
Elven.
go into this. Deep speech, Dwarvish, Eldarin, Elvish, any of them.
No.
Abyssal, draconic, celestial,
What did you say?
abyssal, celestial, draconic,
Elvish.
elvish,
Draconic.
is draconic.
I didn't drink.
I did not hear you, but
Yeah.
yes, I hope you know.
Okay, so what's the say?
Okay, so it's a language of dragons. It's specifically for red dragons, chaotic people. And the dagger, there's a leather that wraps around the hilt, and it's tight. And it's about no, to the hilt. Somebody tries to pull it.
Is the blade exposed at all?
I mean,
Touch it.
yeah, they can identify.
Who's gonna stop me?
See if it's-
Who's gonna stop me? I'm not.
They're probably, is that what you want? Okay. You're bird. I mean, you gotta identify it. Now, is there anything else you want?
We've got another item here.
Oh, yeah.
You look, and there is stacks of not currency, but orbs of some kind. But they're small, they're blue, and there's 15 of them.
What color are they glowing?
Blue, red.
Can I pick up?
Stacks of them. And you know Merrick is a strange.
True sight, can I see anything else? That's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care about the order. Take it. No. It'll be-
Well,
Like, they might unlock some.
we don't know.
Yeah. Go ahead, dude.
One thing, does anybody do anything or you just kind of expect it?
Well.
Still, just orbs are all stacked together. And I'm gonna identify them like that.
You touch the orbs?
Yes.
You kind of go.
Yeah.
You touch it and you remember from your physics. You know that you have fusions. How to use something from fusions. So you want like this, and you can see an elderly man, thick glasses, long green hair, as if you were inside his body. Just
Any way you look at it, it's
The take them? Yeah. They're, you can touch them. They're,
Should I keep it in the chest? Then the back.
Yeah, you can put the whole
Yeah.
chest.
Yeah, they're very cool.
we're not gonna.
What about the dagger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do theirs.
But the only way I can do it, I can touch.
the,
I can be potential.
Well, but you can't cut the venom.
you see, an elderly man smoking a pipe. And in your head, you hear, thunder.
And like, I,
Take the whole chest.
yeah, if I sit near the house, like, what I'm put the feet or the shit, put it on the table. Now, there's nothing else in this room other than that, or, double lock chest?
No.
Okay. I said we go to the king's room, we look there real quick, see my any letters, and
Don't go to the king, is there any trail of blood?
Yes.
Going to the trail.
You go to the king's room, just throw them.
I'm gonna keep using
Well,
the true
it's
side
funny,
to match color.
When you and Blackfoot do that, and you notice you have to, both of you, swoop down and low, because the soldiers from outside are going inside.
I can, I have a spell that, called Disguise Self.
you can start to put it.
You can
Or
just
not.
yourself. That's like.
Like, I can go in without all the.
Didn't discuss. Couldn't you just disguise yourself with Monica?
I mean, yeah, for one,
Send them off in another direction. Right?
I'll just put it in there. Yeah, I'd be like, do it that way. And then just
Yeah.
still outside.
you can try the day with that way.
Do I go for it?
I mean, if you want to look at the ideas of this,
Yeah, I'm listening to them.
All right, so you guys go to the throne, right?
Yeah, the first,
I'm sorry. His room personal. You go to his room and the bed is not made at all, but everything is complete. The blood is trickling on the ground. And at that point, the king is on the ground, holding a piece of blood. And he's dying. He's dying. Who has medicine?
okay.
No, not cure, just medicine. I want to know medicine. Nobody?
Well,
Okay. From what you understand,
I mean, you got to cure it, but
I got a potion I can get on. Try to patch it up.
when you do that, you get a vision of him being lifted and somebody stabbing in the air, and he kind of slid. He wipes the blood from the threshold of the door, clean enough so nobody can see the eyes himself under the bed, and underneath the bed, and from the vision, you can see there's a platform that kind of drops, and then you see Merrick's suspecting the room, you see his legs, just looking around.
Nobody here.
Fuck it out. Then at that point, he leaves. And he comes out and then he's still there.
you can't see what.
He must still. There. No. Okay. I would die for all of you. You will be next. I mean, he is literal.
Okay.